Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Property Sue if you're new here, and today I'm going to be analyzing a project that I saw sometime last week in Thindigua, and it made me go a bit crazy, but I know after like thinking about the whole story, I came into conclusion that this guy must be doing something right. So the project in question is called Coral Belts by Tsavo, and I understand that this Tsavo developer has been doing numerous projects. Like, I have a list. I don't remember them at the top of my head, but I have a list. The projects that they have are those coral bells at Tindigua. They are almost done, and then they are renting at studios for 12k and one bedrooms for 20k. Then they have 90 degrees Embakasi. They have laser Place Rongai. They have some that are under construction, like Tsavo Skywalk, which is going to be along Wanye Road, and it's selling off plan right now. And then we have Royal Suburbs, that is, they say is completely sold out. It will be in Roysambu. And then there are Tsavo Studios Embakasi, which are in Feather. These are the projects that Tsavo has done or is doing right now. They are not paying me, by the way, to say this, but like when I visited Coral Bells, their apartments have 97% occupancy rate, and they are not even complete. They don't even have a gate. They don't. And guys, I was amazed. How can somebody like go for such houses? Because I once watched a video by another real estate channel called Spoton 254. You can check them out. They have a video, and but by the time they were doing their video, I think the apartment was really nicely staged because it looked really appealing then. But when I went, like, I think because the construction was not done and it was dusty and all, it was a bit not appealing, and I thought the corridors were too narrow, not to be disrespectful. And then the fact in the bedroom like door there is like an imaginary balcony, that didn't please me. So I think these apartments appeal to people who are just starting up and people who want to own a home and not spend too much money on it, because the apartments are appealing because they have good lighting and all. And I'm crazy about good lighting and big windows. I'm crazy about that, and I totally understand why people would go for that as opposed to a bigger space in a different location. And yes, I think, and also for the families living there, I understand that if somebody gives you a chance to own a home for less than 3 million, then I think it's a good deal either way you look at it, because like you could even take your savings and buy it. And also the fact that they're giving an option of lease to own, then I think that is also another reason as to why the apartments have very high occupancy rate. You're going to go around Tindigo and find some very good apartments that are empty, but Coral Bells by Tsavo are full. And if you live there, I'd like to hear the reason as to why you chose those specific apartments. Comment down below. I'm going to show you how the apartments currently look. The unit I saw, maybe somebody had just moved out or it was not properly cleaned. So don't judge it on that basis. But the fact that it is small is what bothered me. But I think people are appealed by the low prices and the option of renting to own. Next week on Thursday, I'm going to be covering the rent to own model and explaining various things that are involved in that model. I'll look at the pros and cons for both buyers and sellers. I'll also look at the most important things to check when you're signing that type of a lease agreement. I'll also cover the types of lease agreements involved in the renting to own model. And I'm also going to be looking at the obligations that the tenants and landlords have in such an agreement. I hope next Thursday you're going to be here for that edition. I think it's important. And also that project by Tsavo. And that Tsavo project called Tsavo Skywalk, which is along Wenye Road. I think you should check that out because that is a good location. And if you're getting the apartment for the price that they are stating, then it would be a good option to invest in. But that is just my thought. I'm not like telling you go and invest, because as I said earlier, they have not paid me to do this video. And right up will be that video on Tsavo. It's a very short video, and that has been it from me today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't, subscribe down below. Have a lovely weekend and bye.